Guys, now we are on the island of Kreosan in the Gulf of Thailand. Imagine what we found here? Abandoned power plant. Look how many panels. Holy moly! Directly behind me is an abandoned wind farm that I showed on the stream. But there is also an abandoned solar power plant. Look, up to 500 volts?
But how can all this be started?
Holy moly! Wow, there are so many sunflowers here. Is it music?
The sound is very strange.
It's a jet ski. Look how many sunflowers. Someone planted this. Wow.
What it is, sunflowers?
Yes, look at it. And here is the first windmill.
You can climb on it.
And it doesn't spin.
Such a strange building. But it doesn't look like a powerhouse.
Look at this roof. Maybe it's low-income housing.
For the homeless?
Maybe.
Closed, right?
Maybe they're having lunch now?
Palace of Culture of Chemists.
Closed, right?
It is empty and there is no one at all.
There is a castle there, on the other side.
There is a lock and a chain.
How will we get there then?
It appears to be a shower room, possibly a toilet.
Shall we get through this?
But it doesn't look like it's abandoned.
It reminds me of a liner.
We can get around in another place.
In short, we penetrated into this energy hall, turbine hall, or something like that. And here is a terrible mayhem.
Is it light? It's outside lighting.
Look! This is a projector.
Projector.
Imagine.
On this wall, the picture looks like...
Look, these are panels. This is how it should be. But why? Why is it abandoned? Let's go look further. Solar cell. How does it translate?
Something sunny. Exactly.
It translates to solar panels. Solar panels.
Look at this thing.
What is this? Look.
This was installed recently.
Perfect quality. Why is it abandoned? Diagrams of how it works. This is a real center exactly. To connect, familiar cord, as in the liner was. To connect a projector. Look, apparently they wanted to do this all over the island. See? But what went wrong? Holy moly, do not scare me.
This is a great bath broom to steam well.
It even became scary. Okay, we're moving on. Is there anything else here? There's water. Be careful.
Holy moly.
It's flooded. But why? There could also be a projector here.
As if there were evil spirits here.
It's so dark in here. Look at those scary fish.
Is there anything interesting behind them?
Let's move on.
This all looks very intimidating.
It looks like this is how it should look. Just look. It is beautiful.
And there are windmills.
And there are windmills.
Look here, what is this alley? We have not seen this.
It looks like it was hand-drawn here.
Yes, here is the sea, and here are the windmills. And here is the building. In short, there should be a whole center of alternative energy here.
Do you think there is electricity here now?
I think not. Look, what does this mean? Wind turbine. Turbine?
It's a type of wind turbine.
The building itself is also shaped like a turbine. Would you like to click on it? Oh no, it's an alarm. Did not work. Looks like there's been some kind of massacre here. Part of the roof collapsed, but why?
Young people, why did you come here?
We are interested in alternative energy.
Look, what a great room. This is my studio. I live here.
It's so small, more like a toilet.
This is the same exit.
This is the same exit that we couldn't enter at the beginning. And here is the castle. See how it hangs. It's between the doors.
Look, it comes with a key. Imagine.
It's so dumb. Not every caretaker will allow himself this. Okay, don't touch it. Somewhere in here there is a room with equipment. We need to find it. Batteries. This is it? This is it? Are these batteries? Holy moly, battery shop. Caution, there may be high voltage.
Hardly. It says 2 volts. Most likely one cell is 2 volts.
Look how many there are, guys.
Maybe we can try to power it all.
Check with a tester if there is voltage. Is it lithium? Look, what terminals. So fat. How did we not notice this from the outside? Strange. There are protective cases here so that no one gets electrocuted. It's so gloomy to go here.
In Russia, all this would be handed over for scrap.
Look, one opened up. Is it lead or not?
I don't know, but it looks like everything exploded there.
Maybe it's overdone, although there is no frost here.
Cool. I wonder what it is. Maybe it's classic plates?
It is so soft that it falls apart.
Interestingly, nowhere on the body is it written what kind of chemistry it is.
Yes. It seems to me that this is necessary so that at night, when there is no sun, energy is taken from them.
I wonder what kind of current they gave out.
Each 2 volts. So,
2 volts.
Sergey, count it.
1,000 amps per hour.
1,000 amps, and here is the shield. Let's get a look.
Kiloampere per hour. Wow! Flip it.
It even says something about charging.
They are all exactly the same.
2 volts, 1,280 hours.
Then it's definitely not lithium.
2 volts is lead.
Lead.
100%. Lead is 2 volts.
There are 12 in one.
12 batteries, right?
In total there are times 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
120. Multiply by 2. It's all at 240 volts. Just probably given to the network. Just through the inverter if you switch to alternating current.
Here, by the way, there are also such jelly.
Give us tester, Pasha.
Those are fill plugs.
Need to check. Does it work or not? Wow, look, what is this? Holy moly. What is this? Try to open.
Should I press power?
Solar con. This is some kind of intelligence charge controller.
Apparently this is an intelligent controller.
Chargings. It's a charge controller.
That is, you have such a small one in which you connect both the battery and the solar panel. It's the same, only bigger.
Look.
Open the door.
It needs to be unlocked with a key.
It's a pity. It's some kind of huge inverter. What is actually written here?
Generator. It's a generator control.
Look at these shields.
Can you turn it on?
Imagine if it turns on now.
Let's turn this on. Let's risk it.
I don't know. Now there will be a closure.
I'm scared.
I'll step back a little because it might be dangerous to prevent panic. Horror.
What if you turn everything on?
No, don't do it.
You think?
Yes.
Look, danger is written.
I don't think this is just a warning.
Imagine if it exploded now.
Then the police will definitely be called. Have you launched them yet?
It looks like something terrible is about to happen.
Here is a diagram of how it works, guys.
Here is the main switch.
Oh no. No, close the. It can be connected to the main line. See that the wires are all in place? No. Everything will explode.
Everything is fine.
Turn on the light.
We need a tester.
No light. I think it needs to be turned on somewhere else.
Measure the voltage. How many volts are there? How many?
There is nothing. Nothing is shown.
Try to dial different combinations in different cells. Here, measure here. How many?
Nothing. They are all completely depleted.
Imagine, all dead. How so? How could this happen?
I think because it's been worth it for too long.
Someone please answer my question. Why wasn't it stolen? And here everything is freely open. We freely entered. Guys, it was open.
Because this is Thailand. No stealing here.
Even lead? It's expensive. Lead at the metal acceptance.
They are such people.
They are good.
Yes, they have a Buddha. They believe in karma. If they steal, it will all be returned to them. In Russia, this would have been taken for scrap a long time ago.
Measure resistance. Is it a short circuit or is the electrolyte dry? Yes, yes, yes. Try. Yes. How much is there?
1.5 ohms.
It is completely discharged, but the electrolyte is there, so it can still be charged.
We have a charger.
They probably wanted to transfer the entire island to alternative energy, but something went wrong. Why do you think it's abandoned?
am thinking about another things. I'm thinking about going and measuring some more cells down there. Maybe it's because of the temperature. It's like that in one part of the room and completely different in the other.
Do you think there will be energy?
What is this? For what?
This is for massage.
Thai, right?
Yes. No, it's ceramic. Is there something inside?
There is a package there.
What's up, Sergey? Is there electricity?
Nothing yet. How will I charge my quad then? Maybe take a solar panel?
Yes, you can use a wind turbine. You saw it spin. You can connect to it. Just look at this massacre.
Looks like a through roof. It's raining and everything drips on the floor. Look, this toilet looks like it's not abandoned.
Interesting color.
There is even a faucet here. You can wash your hands.
But the taps are broken for some reason. Do you think it's rotten?
Looks like it.
This is the window through which we wanted to climb. In vain.
But we would get through. Look here. It's like an equalizer.
Is it an equalizer? Pasha.
Here are the bases. Here are the high frequencies.
Lighting, dimmer, control panel.
It's a true equalizer. But why? Do they have soundtrack?
No, it's for discotheques. You yourself have seen that platform.
There are a lot of lighting fixtures, a lot of spotlights in that hall. This is the management of those spotlights.
Show us what's inside. This is some weird unit.
Look how many switches.
We're dimmer control panel guys. If you know what it is, write in the comments. What it is, why was it used? Look,
It seems to be related to time.
this is measured in seconds. 30 seconds is the maximum and 0.5 is the minimum, isn't it? A dimmer is a breaker, right? Sound to the lift show.
Sound to the light show device.
Listen, what is it?
Most likely everything is connected here and not cut off.
Let's see this.
And what if 220 are connected to this?
Holy moly. You rolled it up.
Like this. Wow. Something cool. Look.
Better not touch the wires.
Turn it on. I cannot.
Use both hands. See how many wires? Look, guys.
It's all laid out so neatly here.
And very neatly wrapped with electrical tape.
But how to start all this?
Look, up to 500 volts and up to 400 amperes. What could it be?
Let's see what this switch is.
Okay,
Close it.
Doesn't open, does it?
opens.
Here we go.
So here's how it's done. Looks very fresh, so you translate it.
Large starlight left. Large bright star on the left.
What?
Little people.
What it is?
Is this spider alive?
Fire control panel.
This is a fire alarm.
See what's new.
Wow.
It's probably an inclusion. I think I heard something.
Yes, do you hear any sound here? Quiet. Silence, please.
Maybe we activated something.
Did you see this?
Are there skeletons? Wow.
Horror. But why did it crash? Look how cool the panels are, see? But what happened here? That's how we got in, right?
The ceiling just collapsed here.
Here are the lights we just turned on. Yes, apparently there was some kind of light show. See that lamp? Here are the slopes.
I think it was a club. It's just people hanging out here.
It's like a nightclub, but for electricians.
For electricians? Seriously?
Electrician party. Imagine.
Too bad we don't have an inverter with us. Maybe it will all turn on, but you need to invest quite a bit of energy into it. For example, spotlights will not consume much energy. 100 volts can start the light.
What do you guys think of this idea? I think it's a soffit, right? Or is it not a soffit?
This is very close to the projector. Projector stand. It's also done in a design like it's been submerged in the sea for 100 or 200 years. It's covered in silt and that's what came out.
But everything is in such good condition.
Except this roof. For some reason it crashed. Something happened. I realized it must have been a hurricane and everything collapsed.
Or maybe a strong wave hit from the sea. These white things are also for lighting.
Yeah,
Could it be bulbs and LEDs?
maybe.
Maybe it's all raisiny colors and lights burned. Pasha, you need to turn it all on. You need to turn it on.
Imagine, we can make a club here. right from this place. And next time we will come to the party. We will take fruits, drinks, and an inverter with us.
Also alcohol and a lot of girls. Beautiful.
Guys, what do you think about the revival of this power plant? At least you can apply 20 volts to the sockets from the inverter here to spread everything over the network. Let's see how it all worked. How it sparkled with different colors. Perhaps the projectors will start.
The main thing is that later the sirens of police cars that can come for us do not flash in different colors.
Guys, there was a party here.
Ha!
What's there?
Is there a party there? Everything is so weird here. This is true.
Look at these doors. There must have been a guard here.
It's soundproof. Like clubs.
You know, it's face control. There were guards here.
There is also a big room.
Holy moly. Wow, we haven't been here yet. This is the stage, right?
What is this? Nuclear explosion?
But here, it seems to me, some beautiful marine strippers danced. There must have been mermaids here.
Party of electricians of alternatives. Sergey, do you think that the same sad future awaits all alternative energy?
It seems to me that, unfortunately, yes.
It's not profitable, so it's abandoned.
I think the fuel giants will absorb all alternative energy and we will only have fuel power plants.
It's so pathetic. Imagine, they dismantled the solar power plant. How so? Abandoned.
Progress is hindered by the oil tycoons.
Perhaps some kind of element really happened and therefore everything ceased to exist here.
Tsunami?
Maybe.
But maybe a tornado?
Maybe they calculated that there would be an element here and when it all happened they abandoned it. It happens sometimes. Look what a fabulous view opens from this seemingly abandoned window, which, by the way, has not yet been broken.
Look! Wow! Holy moly! And there are people walking.
It's the beach. Of course there are people there.
The beach is active, guys. People come to the island.
How has this not been stolen yet? There is so much equipment here, and it is in excellent new condition.
This is not Russia.
The pogrom is strong, guys. And the sound is very scary from these jet skis. This is the fun part, guys. You think that the panels were stolen and that's why everything is spared. But no, we saw that the panels were also lying here. There is a beach nearby where people also swim.
See how many panels.
Can you somehow reanimate them so that they bring electricity again?
These are really strange panels.
Why?
Here, look, the side is strange.
All is well with this.
Now we'll connect to this.
Measure the voltage.
Let's take it out into the sun.
Anyway, this light is enough. You cannot even wipe it. Is there tension there? I understand why your tester did not show voltage. Look, I see. Here is the tension. You measured wrong. Let's go measure again. The panel gives 14 volts.
Oops. So is it to choose between constant and variable?
Yes, you got it wrong.
Holy moly.
This is working. 14 volts. Can you imagine this?
So you can charge your phone.
And even more than a phone. And look how many there are. Count it. Holy moly. Look, guys.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21.
There are about 50.
Look, tourists are going to take pictures. See this girl.
Now they will smoke sunflower.
Maybe it's not a girl. Looks like it's not a girl.
Exactly. They are two men. They are not girls.
You are doing it wrong. You need to ask them if they are girls or guys. This is Thailand.
These are two guys. They're just a little gay.
Do you think the plus here is blue or blue?
Do you have a tester?
I know, plus it's blue. Or maybe there is no plus or minus here. Maybe it's like a socket.
Alternating current? This does not happen in this electricity.
It's just such a place. Someone feels so good.
Now we will check it. I think that these are the usual most normal panels. In vain we came up with this.
People love everything unconventional, especially in Thailand.
Guys, there is a gorgeous beach nearby. This is such a cool place. There are windmills. Look.
Can we swim, guys?
This is a wind field, guys. And here, on this hill, there should have been solar panels.
That's where we streamed.
Notice which wires. In terms of thickness, it feels like a kilowatt should have passed here. Look, how do I understand the polarity here?
This is a plus. You just checked.
And like this? What if you check like this?
Now the minus is on. See? Wrong polarity. Is it spinning? It seems to me that this should be taken out in the sun because the shadow is too dense.
The strangest thing is that if we start shipping all this somewhere now, no one will even pay attention.
20 volts.
This is the norm. Even a little higher. Plug in the device.
There was one incident on this beach recently. The man went swimming and stepped on a sea urchin by accident. He yelled all over the beach and pulled out the needles. I think the sea urchin didn't care, but the man was screaming very loudly.
Did he shout so that everyone could hear?
Yes, the whole island heard.
As we started to carry it, a woman started screaming, probably to us. But everyone didn't care. Absolutely. Imagine. How much does it cost? Google how much a meter panel costs. Unmeasured. And no one steals it. They dropped everything.
Done. It starts and everything works.
Really? Did you run all this from a solar panel?
Yes.
Now you can charge the copter from this panel?
Sure.
Wow.
10 watts, 18 volts, and that's without any solar panel controller. That is, directly into the charging and can be charged. Phones can be charged without problems.
Amazing. Imagine, guys, these are fully functional panels.
The battery is charging.
See how many there are. Holy moly. Let's go. Let's check the copter. Charged a little. Now you can fly.
Now you can fly.
Now something will happen. It flies well. It's blown away by the wind. I can even feel it here. Do you hear this sound? Wow.
This is our super mega cool operator Sergey. He is now in the virtual world.
Flying camera.
Yes, it's so funny.
Holy moly.
There are wires hanging there.
Yes, yes. Oh no.
Be careful, the wires hang low there.
This road leads to windmills. The road has been whitewashed. Someone is signaling us. What's happening? What is this? Oh no. There is even a fence here. Holy moly. Shall we leave it here? Free admission. Yes, everything is open, not even grass. Did they mow the grass? Where is the grass? Do you hear how it hums?
Yes, that sound.
I wonder if there is a broken wire here or not. Well guys, here it is. Here is the wind farm. It's abandoned. You see, some windmills are still working. Why? Why is it abandoned? What could happen here? Now we will try to figure it out. As you can see, the entrance is open.
You gotta close the doors behind you.
Just look at this sausage. Imagine, it's growing here.
Looks like mines. Is it mined here?
Some kind of sign.
There should be something written on this. Kind of radiation.
Note that the grass was either mowed down or it settled down.
I don't think anyone has come here since our last visits.
Look, you've seen? System unit.
You were right. Do you think this is working again?
Look, guys, the generator fell on one stick. Now we're going to get up there and show you what it looks like from below. This one works well. Doesn't break. I wonder where the energy goes, or is it in vain? Look, was that here too? I don't think it happened, mate. Someone was here.
Here it lies.
This, we found it, guys. Look, the generator is on the ground. What happened to this? How did it fall so low?
This is a composite. Turns out it's fiberglass.
It's a composite glass mat, right?
This is a composite of glass mat and, for example, some kind of resin. Maybe epoxy resin.
Shock absorber.
It seems to me that this is necessary to take it away from a strong wind, so that it is not overloaded while a lot of energy is generated. Do you see the shock absorber?
Yes.
No, it doesn't work anymore.
So, it turns out there is a tail. Q.
There's a tail, yes. Are these brushes?
These are not brushes. No, these are brushes. You were right.
There are 3 phases. It rotates and transfers energy through these brushes. And here is the winding, look.
The wire is so thick. No.
Not fat?
Not fat though. No.
So this is for high voltage. Look at those magnets. Wow, magnets are very expensive. Neodymium is very large.
Is it neodymium?
You think it's not?
You need to peel off the paint. Maybe it's ferrite.
Try to flip it or energize it.
Can it rotate?
It's spinning. Here are the wires. Are they cut?
They are cut, yes.
Let's do it here.
There's a classic twist.
There are 3 phases here, but look what's not. Horror.
And on such thin wires.
Apply tension here. For a short time, this spark. Now it will jump.
Let's measure the resistance of the coils with a multimeter. How many can be here? How much can such a generator produce?
I think 200 volts. Guys, imagine that such a generator could somehow just be thrown out. Just quit. Look at this winding. Everything is so well made, it is clear that people have tried. But they just threw it all away. How so? But now we will try to test this by applying electricity to it. Then it will twitch. We will try to revive it.
Now it won't budge. Something more powerful is needed.
And imagine if it twitches.
Let's screw one. Yes.
Try to do it abruptly. Was there something? Pull it some more. Is there a spark?
Yes. It even makes sounds.
Let's listen to this. Guys, listen carefully. Yes.
Oh, it twitched.
Yes, it twitches. Guys, forward. Come on.
I thought it wasn't working.
There is very high resistance.
Need more power.
Yes, not enough power. You need 2 batteries.
Yes, I agree.
It's a spark.
It wobbles.
Yes, it vibrates.
Just twitches.
In short, it is clearly working. There is momentum, but maybe it's a little rusty, so it doesn't bounce like I expected. Can we somehow remove energy from those generators that are spinning? How to remove the voltage from this?
It can be possible only if you bring wires there. Actually, I think that there is another version of why this power plant could stop working. It's just brushes. The brushes' cowls were out.
Don't you think it's strange that in such a modern power plant there are some ancient brushes? Why can't it be contactless? That's it, stop. This one has a broken front. This is the nose of the generator. It seemed to have landed right on the ground. It's just that I have such an idea, to take and connect a garland of lamps to rotating generators so that it glows brightly at night and illuminates everything here.
The lamps must represent the inscription Kreosan. Light by LEDs.
Under each wind generator there is such a box. Now we will see what is inside. By the way, Zach met how warped generator at the top.
Shake it.
Do not do it. What is this? Diode bridge? What are these capacitors?
These are two large 150-volt capacitors.
150 volts?
Perhaps 100 volts is usually set with a margin. That is the voltage of the generator. Most likely it is 100 or 120 volts maximum, and there is more stock.
Are these transistors or diodes? Look at the same time. Red, blue. Look, there are already birds. Wow, see the diagrams here. You saw and what they were going to set up there? Look, there's some kind of small power supply.
Let's take the nest.
Look, there are already birds in the transformer.
Look, there's still some logic here.
Look, it's signed up there. Wind, battery, and dump load. What does this mean?
So, wind is wind. So there is a wind connection, a battery connection, and
some kind of dump.
Dump is back connection.
Show front panel.
Looks like a regular shield.
Look, up to 50 amperes and up to 200 volts. All the same, 200 volts somewhere or lower. Apparently 200 volts is the limit when the protection is triggered and limits its rotation. Look, battery dump load. This is a powerful resistor to throw off excess energy. It's like a huge resistor, but how do you get through it?
It's load.
By load. Yeah, it's load.
I got it. The load is connected, the battery is connected, but the battery seems to mean the entire power plant, and accordingly, the windmill itself, when a strong wind blows.
When is the hurricane?
Yes, so that it does not spin up much extra energy to slow down.
Break! You saw this generator break. Holy moly, you've seen? Look at contactors. Very fast turn on, so that there is no arc. Did you see how quickly they connected?
And look at the distance between the contacts.
It's huge.
Is this the braking mode?
Yes, that is, probably all phases are short-circuited.
Short all phases?
Yes, look at this jumper.
The phases are short-circuited.
And that's 3 phases. What do you think of the weather? Guys, the view from here is simply stunning.
Only this view is worth it.
There's a barge.
Look, what a barge. To whom does the order go with AliExpress?
We can fly a copter and pick everything up quickly.
Look how much smoke.
What is this? You've seen? Anyway, someone messed it up a bit. So many electronics. But why so many?
I'm shocked. This is the whole motherboard.
Look, guys. 3 phases skip. And look, there is such a system unit near each, that is, it was inside the boxes, but it was pulled out.
Look, here is the processor. There is a swarm of all sorts of microcircuits.
Perhaps now I will show you secret information. But I will show you what kind of processor it is.
Holy moly, so many power transistors.
It looks like it's an inverter. It turns out that it immediately raised 220. Look, transformers. Small and trimmers on them. Holy moly, everything is so complicated. Looks like a power bus ran through here, right? And the current was measured.
It is most likely true that this immediately produces 220 volts. Probably logic is needed in order to synchronize.
Phases. With a network. The same. I have a feeling that something has been filmed here. It's better preserved here. 63 amp fuses. Made in India, imagine.
No way. So it's Indians. I am not surprised.
The Indians did it. We found another spinning generator. And now they are down to the bottom. Look, here we have such a personal. We want to open it in order to connect to the phases and relieve tension from it. Power some device from this generator, let's say a light bulb. According to our calculations, there is a wire inside. This, they ate noticeably. And we think it goes underground and comes out here, that it's energized. Now we will measure it. If there really is tension here, it will be cool. Forward in 2 phases. What's there? Nothing? How so? Try other phases, maybe one is torn off. And what if this is a wire that is for the output, but somewhere here there is a wire for the input? I don't know if it will work or not, but such a system came to our mind. Loosen with screws. Do you think it will work?
I think so, because this is a non-standard approach.
It's very tough. Nothing succeeded, guys.
Yes, some tools and wrenches are needed here. But the wire here is straight beckoning. I am sure that there is energy here.
Guys, I think it will be necessary to come back with the tool again and try to connect some kind of consumer to this rotating generator. There is a thick wire inside. But where it is and where it goes is not clear. Why this hole is free is also unclear. This one is rusty and won't untwist. Let's go to the power box. There's still a power box here, and so something interesting. Do you hear? There are some strange sounds.
No way. Where is this from?
Look! What is this?
This tension.
Are those generators, 15 of them?
Current.
From each generator?
Yes.
Look, there's more like this. Here, only open. Let's watch.
There are 15, and there are also 15.
That is, there are 45 of them, the same system blocks. There is a lot of this here, and in all this there are such inverters. And, by the way, notice that the capacitors are swollen here. Look, you've seen? It's not normal.
Yes.
Look, Cook. You've seen? Cowl. Generator.
Only without the bell.
It's disassembled, winding, but the wire is thick. The bell, guys, the bell.
It's a stator. That means.
The bell that rotates. Yes, this is such a stator.
By the way, we could open this and see how the brushes are made here.
It's closed here. It can be seen that 3 phases come out. Look how many of these system workers.
It seems there are as many of them here as there are lying around. These were probably just spares, lying here and spoiled.
New blade. Look. Right in the box.
In package.
These are new blades for the windmill. Look how big they are.
But they are light.
And also packed. Apparently they were spare.
Look, when I look, they don't seem that big, but they are about 2 meters high.
Why was this power plant abandoned? Generally strange. Why did people start using gas generators instead on the beach? Write your guesses in the comments. What could happen to this? Why it was abandoned? In general, it is worth trying to at least partially restore this wind solar power plant.